Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls. How
Oh,
are we
well.
all?
Hello.
We've got
Hello.
a very special guest in. Well, he's a regular, but he's a guest because we've been missing him. We got James in tonight. We don't know where Bilge is, and I haven't heard from Chunk, but we've got Dom looking at the camera. Look at that hairline, folks. You'd pay money for that. And we got
There's a lot of gel gone into that.
Yeah, it's just you've
Mic,
got
Dom.
your mic, Dom, your microphone, mate. We're just not hearing you. You might need to. No,
He's got to turn down while he's telling us all to get knotted.
Yeah, maybe he's speaking in a
Maybe
foreign
there's
language.
dust on the microphone.
Yeah, this microphone is better.
There you go.
Yeah,
Come down 5 by 5, sir. 5
Yeah.
by 5.
You were doing a great Marcel Marceau impersonation. I'll have you that. So well done. We got Paul in the house. We've got Jimmy. We got Jeffro. We got Scott's in the chat there. We got Tin Man in there. We've got 9 other people in there. So wave in the chat comments there. Say who you are. Identify yourself, please. Be great so we can say hi.
And if you like what you see and hear, then please hit that like button and subscribe. I know everyone in here probably is already. Oh, here we go. We got Bilge in.
You got new tenants. What sort of tenants? Rats? Cockroaches?
What do we got here? No access to solid signal due to new tenants. What are the are the dogs? Are the dogs starting to use the internet now too?
Were there hikers that got lost? Bilge, because nobody goes out there willingly, because they wouldn't. There's no access.
Well, they can't. It's not that they would go out there willingly; it's they can't find it.
That's right. So they've stumbled across. That's what I said. They're lost, and that they've come across. It's like, Little Red Riding Hood, Hansel and Gretel. All of a sudden, out in the woods, you're at Bilge's house.
Hey, the way he looks, he'd be the big bad wolf.
Bilge could be. Well, the Bilge, exactly. He is the wolf man.
So, or the movie Wolf Creek was based around Bilge's.
Allegedly.
Property.
Allegedly, yeah. But Bilge is living with his face. Those naked cats, they beg for a face like his.
I'm sorry to anyone who has those cats. Those are the freakiest looking things I've ever seen.
They're just like a moving piece of skin.
There are dogs exactly the same.
Oh God! Imagine you wouldn't look at yourself in the mirror. You'd get rid of them all. You'd smash them. It'd be all over. It's just like, I don't look in the mirror. We can't afford too many of them. Guys, good to see you all. And Terry's in the house. He's just rocked up.
Terry.
Hello, Mr. Turtle.
G'day, Terry.
So he doesn't know yet.
Terry's another one who's gone down the 116th rabbit hole.
He has he?
Yes.
So he's got a fourth mortgage.
Have you been poisoning the well there, Paul? Have you been influencing people?
No, not really. They've just gone blind like the rest of us.
Palm is in.
Shit the bed. He's already in.
Hi, Palm.
Hey, 4 minutes and 31 seconds. That's a record for you, Pommy.
Oh, wait a minute. We got an explanation here. My son is renting his tiny house to friends, and they have stopped my signal. So I have to hotspot from work phone. Okay.
Oh,
you know what you tell these friends?
Double their rent.
You say, hey, you can pay for the internet.
I thought you had the tiny house, Bilge.
Now his is a micro house.
Right.
He's a micro. He is the original micro machine. And what are we? What we're the 23rd today, so that gives us 7, 8. Not too far away from coming down your way.
How many weeks?
How many weeks?
I can't believe you haven't got it worked out.
Well, So what do we got? I know we've got 2 weeks to my birthday. Well, less than 2 weeks.
There's a hint.
Father's Day as well. And so that will leave us with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 6 weeks, basically.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, and then yeah. So,
You
but
guys going to do a live stream from Jeffro's house?
well,
Why not? What could possibly
Why
go
not?
wrong?
well, yeah, well. Oh, Adam
Well-
might want to join it. That could, yeah.
What could go right?
We need
Yeah.
we need a
Good one, James.
We
What
need a
could go
widescreen
right?
for his ego. But
I don't know how you'll do Tuesday. You might have to give Tuesday a miss.
why is that? You reckon bringing the kit down could be a bit of an issue?
Oh, if you want to.
I would.
I might I'll record a couple of the Panzer issues and then I'll put them on the live on the Tuesday night.
Oh, you mean we're going to get pre-recorded material instead of a live stream from it?
Well, you can't. I can't take everything down to Jeffro's.
No, I understand that. It'd just be interesting. You're gonna be able to create your own
Yeah,
content.
I'll edit it and do everything, and I'll do
Maybe
the
you could do a little AI and look and show your models actually being done.
mate. AI couldn't work that out.
Well, Kat's
It's pretty
Kat's
good,
got
but it
her-
can't perform miracles.
Well, Kat's got her office that she does do live streams in. You could use that, perhaps.
Yeah,
Of
no,
course.
mate. I think I'll just
Of course-
enjoy the
of
time
course-
I'm down
of
there.
course- Of course, her office is full of plants. So that would be an interesting juxtaposition, having you there with a room full of plants.
Sure.
Not if I bring my own. I'll just bring my own Roundup. I'll just have a little spray can. Yeah,
Well, we'll both fight you if you do that.
yeah, no, it'll be like, oh, that one's encroaching on me.
Roundup. You
You do
guys got
realise
that
there's
down
a-
in Australia too, huh? That's
Yeah,
god awful
God-
stuff.
God- God bless Roundup.
It's-
I love
it's-
Roundup.
It's the devil's chemicals, man. That is just
It's
nasty.
it's a generic term for basically any weed killer, really.
Yeah.
You-
Yeah.
We've got everything.
Yeah. Well, when I hear those words, I'm
We
like,
don't
"Get
really
that
have
stuff
Roundup
away from
anymore."
me. Just get it away. Get it
Oh,
away.
they banned it, didn't they, Jeffro?
Sorry, mate?
They banned it, didn't they?
They had to change
Well, there's
the
different
chemical-
versions of it. We've got they've got the generic one that they sell at Bunnings. I don't know what they call that, but they've got
Water.
they've got frog-friendly stuff, and they've got stuff that works when the leaves are wet, and they've got all different. Not weed, not Roundup per se.
It's
Yeah,
not,
like you
it's
said,
not
it's
the
just
same
an-
ingredients that
yeah.
it used
All
to be.
different stuff. We've got plenty of stuff to kill things. Put it that way.
Well,
Doesn't
yes,
actually have to be-
in Australia, you
Roundup.
have just about everything will kill something.
God
Yeah.
bless Australia.
except nukes. We have to depend on other people for those.
Yeah, and Roundup.
Or do we?
Hmm.
Yeah, well, I had heard that the original idea of Roundup was back in the Red Scare era of the 50s. They distributed to people to spray on people they thought were possible communists.
No one ever
Then
heard
they
that.
But then they called it Agent Orange.
Well, that's where
well, no, they made that special for the Vietnamese.
that's
that
if they did that, they would have had to start using. That's when they started using spray indicator, which was like a coloured vegetable dye. So you could actually spray whatever you sprayed, it turned out red. So that would work. If you sprayed it on somebody that was with red dye, well, you could basically mark them.
You dirty, stinking commie.
Yeah.
Anyway, James, what were you saying about the chemicals, buddy?
Australia had to change the chemical recipes for all the we don't have the strong shit anymore to what they used to be. So
So how do I go about killing plants properly?
diesel.
Do what you normally do.
I just got to excuse me from out there. I just asking for a friend, honey.
Diesel
Don't
will
have
do
friends.
well.
Diesel.
Yeah,
Okay.
But at $2.50 a litre,
It's still cheaper than Roundup at bloody $20-something for 750 mils.
I never really thought of that.
I bet there's some
Okay.
things that diesel won't. There's some things that diesel won't kill, son.
And
Yeah,
then if it doesn't die, you just set it on fire.
They just light it.
Oh, look at that 2-for-1 deal. I'm liking it. Hey, although it'd take a
So-
while to get the fire started. You remember? You wouldn't have done. You didn't go to Cerberus, did you, James?
Yeah,
Did you do firing training?
yeah.
Remember that big square pit where it was like mixed with diesel and sump oil and everything?
Oh, yeah. And
Where
everything
it
was
took-
black.
Yeah, and where it took like forever to start this thing, like, and we're winter intake. We're waiting around in just our bloody eights with no, and you weren't allowed to wear underwear, and the girls weren't either.
Is that a Navy thing?
And because otherwise it just burnt you. The heat, once it got fired up, would burn, like it'd
Yep.
burn the stuff to your body. It'd heat up a
Yep.
few underwires. But yeah,
Yep.
that was
It certainly did. It
and like
certainly did.
the Rands were told. So it's, for those that don't know, Women's Royal Australian Navy, they were told, do not wear a bra or knickers. Don't wear them. The heat. Don't do it. And some of them thought they knew better, and some of them had to go because their underwires got that hot that it actually burnt under their boobs into their skin.
And also
So-
the polyester in their bras would, and their
And their knickers.
would-
Yeah, just be like.
So what about the guys? What about the guys who had to use the men's ear? Did they have the same problem?
No, mate, no, not many. You know, I can't remember anybody in our intake that was overweight in any way. Because we had a pretty strict medical when we went through. I don't know what James went through back when he went through, but we were very strict medical and yeah. But
I only went
James,
through.
you were James. You're ex-Navy.
Yes.
he's a cook.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. All right. Well,
That's why
three
Bill
Navy men.
keeps trying to take the piss out of me about who called the cunt a cook and who called the cook a cunt.
He was the provider of Scran.
You can put the thermometer on for about 20 seconds.
So,
Just hang on a second.
Jim.
Pardon me?
James provided what is commonly called in the Navy Scran. SCRAN.
Yeah. Oh, Scran. Okay.
Yeah, Scran.
What is Scran?
What is Scran? Scran is called, that acronym, shit cooked by the Royal Australian Navy.
Yep.
And it's for, you don't have breakfast, lunch, or dinner, you just go in for Scran.
Hang on. You heard? We're going to make a lot of noise here for a second. How do I mute this thing?
Hold on.
I'll
I'll
do
mute
it
you.
for you. Let me mute you.
You're
I
muted.
got
don't have
it.
so much fun.
You're muted.
But I'll tell you what,
Jeffro,
Jim.
You're muted.
Jim, James, I never go down to him, but the work they do to provide the meals they do with what they have, the budget they're given, mate, I'd do any day over some restaurant food.
Well, like any other part of providing, that kind of work often goes unacknowledged.
I mean,
At least I can
was-
say something compared to the Americans at the moment. At least we don't let our ships run out of food.
yeah, that's pretty bad.
Oh, really? I mean, we're finding out in this era of statistics and knowledge, and you know what? If your grandfather worked in a supply battalion or a labor battalion or an ordnance battalion during the Second World War, they were doing a bigger job than the guys who were doing the fighting, because the guys who were doing the fighting wouldn't be able to do the fighting without what those guys were doing.
Yep.
Did you ever get to cook on a boat, James?
Yeah, I cooked on patrol boats and landing crafts and survey ships.
No boat.
Define a boat.
A submarine.
Oh, I did 3 weeks on Rankin in 2006,
Okay.
and that was an experience. That's all it needed to be. and that's all I took away from it.
I did 3 months on a tamer, and mate, that would literally have to be some of the very best meals I've eaten in my life.
I looked at it. I was getting paid an absolute shit ton to be on the boat from Sydney to Perth with a stopover in Hobart, and I said yes, and I did enjoy it, but there was no way I was going to go to the dark side.
It's not the dark side. It's a beautiful place.
Jeffro, are you ready to unmute the mic? Are you good, or are you still making noise?
Hang on. All good, Mike. Say something, Jeffro.
Something, Jeffro. What's your bloody read? Says Jim. Doesn't say Mike.
Say goodnight, Gracie.
We're going to go full screen to the purple mini.
Yes, before I throw this, no. So all week, all I've wanted to do is get 2K clear on my Ruby Stone Red Mini, and it's got linen coloured interior, and I eventually did it. I'm sorry that the footage isn't that great, but
Lovely, shiny.
it is at the moment. I have to go over it with some 3000 grit. So
It's going to be the colour of my backyard next week when all our mulberries fall.
I thought I got all the dust off prior to spraying 2K. However, I'm sure as soon as I started spraying, every bit of dust in the house migrated to my room.
Oh.
And decided to go, fuck you, I'm getting involved. And it did. So obviously I'll have to let it sit for a bit before I get to it with 3000 grit. And
wow.
And but yeah, so and then I've just got all the tedious crap for the chassis that just all the small shit. So I'll get there. It'll get there. And my Supra is still that's as far as it's got. I haven't done anything for its interior or anything of late. So
James likes purple.
Yeah.
Does he like purple rain?
Yeah. So yeah, it's funny how this Mini it's called Ruby Stone Red. It's a Porsche color. But it's a magenta is the yeah. So
Probably red in there somewhere.
Well, yeah, there'd have to be somewhere. At some point, there was certainly red in the commencement of it. So, but yeah. But that's yeah.
Yep. Okay.
What am I doing?
Mr. Stickies is a new one.
Mr. Stickies. He's from Alaska.
Mr. Stickies, yep. He's north to Alaska. You don't know the rush is on.
Yep. Welcome in.
Mate, welcome. Please, if you enjoy mentally challenged people, please hit the like button and the subscribe button. We do this every Sunday night and Tuesday night. So, yep, it's if you get offended, probably not the place to be because we're really not. There are no filters here, and we're all idiots. So, James is about the most polite person you'll see.
James, Bill just sending in a message.
Oh, sorry. When you can't smell a 2K, it's dry. Yeah. Well, sometimes, mate, you can't smell it rather quickly because you've got 2K up your nose and it's set. So,
Yeah.
If
Why
you
weren't
can
you
smell the
wearing
2K,
PPE?
you're high.
oh yeah, mate, I've got some. I've got some breathing apparatus, and I wear some gloves as well. On my
Evening, Joe.
on my
Joe,
hand. So,
Joe, you overslept.
he has. I mean, what do we think about that, Joe? What do we all think about that? Everybody's survey says about Joe oversleeping and not attending.
It's
Well,
only
tell him to
20
get
minutes.
tell him to go to buggery, Joe. I missed like 45 minutes last week because I was too silly to know what time it was. So don't feel bad about oversleeping.
But that's 45 minutes, Jeffrey, not
especially
20.
when it's 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, now, look, God, please, somebody get these people tissues. Dry your eyes, little ones. All right, we're going to go with the man with the golden hair there. Look at him look up straight away. The male model from the Netherlands.
Okay. I have a couple things.
Saw your kit reviews during the week, Dom. Some nice stuff you got there.
Yeah, thanks. We start with it. What I was building this week. I'm building this one.
Yeah, it's a Kubelwagen. Yeah.
Yeah, and I make a small diorama for that. I have that here. It's the base.
Ah,
Very good.
And
what is that? A block of foam?
Yes. I go make these figures with it.
Ah,
And then it's finished. That is what I'm doing on the moment. And I buy the figures. I buy that Friday. And now we need to share screen. I buy this kit.
oh, you bought that? Okay, my best mate bought that. Yeah.
Yeah, Royal Hybrid from Edward is on P51 Mustang 1/32 scale. And the thing with this kit is it is a really expensive kit. I can show you why. We do really close this. And then I show you all this part.
Oh, they give you a pilot figure too. Nice. Okay.
All resin.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, all 3D printed stuff in it.
Yep.
And that makes the kit a bit expensive, but the high detailed in this where your landing gear, your wheel incoming,
The wheel bay.
and your cockpit side panels is really high detailed.
Oh, you get the 2 different types of seats as well.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, they cover everything in this model kit. Edward doesn't miss a trick.
Yeah, it is a really, really interesting kit.
You know what I find interesting, Dom, is that these guys, they seem to always be able to up their game. Edward, I mean, in what they give you in a model kit. You get something you like this, well, check this kit out. I got even more on this one,
Yeah, I got the tip from someone out the States. He is a model car builder, model factory hero builder, and he's building airplanes too. And he showed me this, and he say, "I have something what you like too." I say, "Okay, show me." He said, "This airplane." I say, "What is that airplane?" He say, "No, this is all extras in the kit. It's not a cheap kit, but it's an Edward kit. It's always good fit." I say, "What is the brand and what is the box number?" He sent me the brand and the box number, and I Google it, and I buy the kit Friday. I order it, and I have them next week someday. I don't know when. 7 days delivery time. But I have something else. I buy
is that the interior kit? No, standard version. Okay, standard.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, a Rhinefield Models kit. And the nice thing is with this is I pay absolutely a really low price.
Where'd you get it?
A 3D printed barrel in it.
Oh, nice. 3D printed barrel. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Not aluminum. All right. Okay.
Yeah. And there is a little spring in it.
Yes.
Just the barrel can remove.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I've got Dragon gave you the same thing in some of their older model kits, like that Tiger I've got, that Tiger 1. They give you the same. They have spring for the recoil mechanism. It's interesting. Yeah. They give you these super detailed models, and then they add some features that makes it like they think it's a toy or something like that. It's like, no, I don't want kids playing with the gun. Yeah, it's like, don't touch my model.
Yeah, and then the nice thing on the side, I like always these little pictures.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, that's nice. Yeah, that's a really nice kit. Someone else did a review of that too, I saw, and they got 2 versions, the interior kit and the standard. Oh, it was Nigel. Nigel did a review on that. I think he's building your copy. Okay. Or he started it and he didn't finish it. But anyway, yeah, nice model, very much. And who doesn't like a King Tiger? You know, if you're an armor modeler, who doesn't like a King Tiger?
Marcus is in.
The Allies didn't.
Hi, Marcus.
Hey, there he is.
Stroke.
Marcus.
How'd you sleep after last night's show? Oh, well, look who's come back.
Harry.
The return of the prodigal son.
Just before we keep going,
Harry, where have you been?
Anybody?
Zah.
Anybody heard from Ethel?
And Sarah Jane.
Oh, Sarah Jane's out there. I see her all the time. She's out there.
What about Ethel?
So what else you got cooking, John?
Anybody know about Ethel?
I have no idea.
Ethel's is way out in Wales somewhere, isn't he?
Scotland.
Scotland. Okay.
It's a little bit, yeah. There's a little distance between Scotland and Wales, just so you know.
It's just around the corner.
Yeah, yeah. Just a hop, skip, and a jump. Just take a bounce over Hadrian's Wall, and you're there.
Well, that's it. What I did. Oh, I did this little thing, but this is not really good to see on the camera.
No, yeah. Okay, sorry. Hold on, Dom. Hold it right there. Hold it right there. Can you get it out of the light? It's burning. There's too much glare.
Looks like a Japanese lady.
Oh, that's that figurine you've been working on. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, every time I see that, I think of the film Shogun.
Yeah, it is a little bit.
Last Ronin.
I need to finish that a flat clear coat over it, and then I need to do the oils. But I'm a little bit cold this week, dus I'm not doing anything with oils.
Ah, okay. What do you want to do? You want to paint the face, the flesh tones with oils?
Yeah.
And we can see what Bilge has got on his mind.
Hair, lots of hair.
Okay, Bill.
Oh God, we put him into a coughing fit.
I know what Bill's like. Okay, Bill. Special for you.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, friend of Spock.
Oh, she's fully breasted. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Dus yeah, that's it. I go building a winter diorama with that Kubelwagen. And this is black foam. I cut it with my Proxon foam cutter. I make really straight lines with it, and then I glue the three together. And then I go glue off a double-sided tape it. And then I do balsa wood around. Paint the balsa wood black. Flat black, and that's it.
Right. Right. Yeah. Kind of like what Martin Kovac does.
Very good.
Push the wrong button. Sorry.
You obviously did.
You need
Well,
a
we're gonna
1/16 scale keyboard there, Paul. So
Yeah, I do.
something larger. So you
Okay. Well, this is where the Abrams is.
You're right. It's right in front of you there.
Yep. Can't miss it.
That's where it is.
So that's done.
Scratch another one off.
Yep.
yeah.
Scratch
Did
another
you,
one off.
Wait a minute, Paul. You did some weathering on it.
Yes.
Looks good. Looks
Or he
good.
sneezed, or he's got a really bad sinus condition.
Wow.
No. I just threw flooring sand wash all over it. Yeah. Because
Okay.
it matches what happens out here.
Yeah. No, it looks good. It adds some life to it. One thing I don't like seeing is a brand new, sharp, clean-looking tank.
Yeah, it needs
Just
to be on
not
a truck
possible.
if it's like that.
It's not possible.
And move your silly camera. And that's where that little bird's up to.
Oh, the TSR2. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I got a new kit coming Monday.
Let me guess.
Of course you do.
1/16 scale.
It is 1/16 scale.
How did I know? The powers of
Yeah.
perception.
Let's see if I can find it.
Good news, I'm being tracked. Yeah.
You're being tracked. I found it a minute ago.
I think I do a 1/16 scale tank. I think I do that. I do 5-6 months with it before I finish.
Oh, they don't take that long, Dom.
At least, Paul, with your tank, it's already done more time out in the bloody bush than the real ones do.
I'll take your word for it. I don't want to get them out there too. They'll wear out.
It's the F-35 of the tank world.
Come on, our tanks, the most time they do out in the bush is when they get on the train from Adelaide and go to Darwin.
I'll be back, guys. Get the coffee.
All right. Yeah, so
They don't even use their own fuel.
Oh, you know how much they cost to run? Oh man, they're not the most economical.
Well, no.
The 1,500 horsepower gas turbine in a
yeah.
72-ton tank.
You'd think they'd leave them in Darwin in the first place, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Oh, you would think so. They leave some in Darwin. Some.
Yeah, there's 2 squads north and 1 down south for training, isn't there?
And
yeah.
They could hide half of them behind Ayers Rock or something. They wouldn't know they were there. It's a big shadow.
You know, if they left them out in the main street of bloody Darwin, down,
they'd be on blocks.
Well, yeah. The fuel would be siphoned out. The windscreens would be taken.
That's why they don't stay overnight at Alice Springs.
That's why no one stays overnight in Alice Springs.
Okay, Paul, anything else?
I'm just trying to find the pictures I just took.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I've got a kit coming, which is the 1987 Pontiac GTA.
1987?
Yes.
1987.
You
got me on that one. I can't think of it. 1987. Didn't know they were still making the GTO back then.
No, GTA.
I'm sorry?
The GTA.
GTA?
Yeah, as in Apple.
Yeah, again, you got me. You have the advantage over me, sir.
Yeah. Okay,
Those
so
did you see the car model kits for sale in Audi?
I'll be right back.
Okay.
No. So the normal Audi kits that would
they were. Ones? Yeah, the Revell ones. Yeah. There was 2 Mustangs, a Ford Torino, and I've forgotten what the other one was. I bought one of each and Tim took two.
Okay.
There must be a huge warehouse in the middle of Australia somewhere with those Mustangs in it, because my God, they have a lot of them.
Yeah, probably.
Well, nobody's buying them. The real one, anyway.
Well, middle-aged men are. Middle-aged, yeah. Well, particular middle-aged men are.
Yeah. Where did that damn thing go?
Well, while you dig that out, Paul, let's go to Jeff, bro.
Oh, and I bought another engine with it as well.
Okay, you got it?
No, not yet. I'll keep looking for it, Jim.
Okay, all right, we'll go to Jeffro then. Jeffro, you're on big screen. I heard you finished the Henkel. Is that true?
Yeah, I sent the little fella some photos today, but since he's not there, well, I can't really show you anything.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Well, I can tell you, yes, I pretty much have wealthy middle-aged men. Yeah, I pretty much have. I'm still having hassles with the canopy assembly. I've still got to do some fine gluing with that, little tiny drops of super glue plus white-based glue, just to try to just take so long to dry that you hold it together, and then you think, okay, it's all good, and then you just got to flex it just a tiny bit, and it just pops off. If not in one place, then another, and just trying to line them all up at once, pain in the ass.
Yeah, I bet.
And it's okay at the moment, but it's not. I've still got bits of it to glue properly and secure properly, and subsequently tidy up the paint on the frame of that. Other than that, it's yeah. So it's as much as I'm going to do to it anyway.
Yeah.
No.
Well, maybe I can tell you, if border kits are like Tacom kits, every time I think I'm getting done on a Tacom model, I realize there's another set of small parts somewhere to install. It's amazing how many pieces those guys put into a model kit. I mean, that little Jeep I'm working on, holy cow! There's like 10 pieces that go on the windshield assembly.
Well, it wasn't. Well, I mean, there were four pieces to the canopy. There was just like the little nose cone with the machine gun in it, and a large top part, and the two bottom quarter bits. And you'd think, how hard could this be? But it was a pain in the ass. And I don't know if it was just a little warped, and that was making it not. Each little edge had like a little ledge to it, either best way to describe it, like a male bit onto a female bit, sort of a thing, and just trying to marry them up was just. I wasn't supposed to show you that bit. I was supposed to just show you that.
I was just going through all the photos, mate.
I did say don't put up that one.
Sounded like you were trying to describe what was going where.
Well, that's not it.
Oh, nice paint job.
Nice.
What color did you use for the top?
Oh, just sand gilb.
Okay.
Just sand yellow. Christ, Jason, I sent you a whole heap of ones where it's completely finished, and you're showing all these half-finished ones.
Yeah, I know. I'm just going through everything that came down, mate.
All right.
Like there was a heap that came through and they were all mixed up, so I just downloaded fucking everything.
All right.
You did a fucking fantastic job, and that's all there is to it.
Yeah, that's a big bird, Jeffro. Where are you planning on storing?
Well, it's a little bit of a tight fit. It fit in one display unit until I put the MG34 in the front, in the nose, and now I don't know.
Have a look at that.
We'll see. And I didn't break off those two machine guns sticking out of the of either side in the middle part there. I didn't break them once. I can't believe I didn't break anything.
That's pretty good, because I know what you mean. Did you have to
Thanks,
install
Joe.
those before you put the fuselage halves together?
Yeah, I did have one little hassle. Jason, just go up. Just move it. No, go the other way. Go the other way.
Left
Please.
or right?
Down. Don't left or right. Just keep going. Keep going that way. Keep going that way.
Keep going toward Tasmania.
Yeah, that one there. That one. Those windows there.
Yes.
No, all the windows. I secured the windows. I reinforced all the windows inside. I did everything I could so that when I frigged around and did everything I had to do with the windows, they wouldn't pop out. And sure enough, those 5 on that side, they're actually in there. It looks like they're not there, but they're actually in there. And those 3, I don't know what I'm pointing to the screen for because nobody can see it. And those 3 on the other side all popped out. Just while I was trying to take the masking off. So so I had to. So this little turret here in the back, I had to take it off, which I glued very nicely about half an hour before. Stupid of me. So I had to pop it off, and then I had to feel around and glue them back in again, and then I had to put the turret back in. But that was it. Yeah. So that turned out. Yeah. So just all around that on the other side there. If you notice, I didn't really show you too much of the other side, but the other side still got gaps in it. I've got to try and secure it, glue it together.
Love the weathering on the tyres. Really nicely done.
Oh, Europe dust gets everywhere, even North Africa.
That's right.
How do you go with weathering, Dom? Do you dust anything? Just asking for a friend.
He's not listening. But that blue, luckily I had a kind of correct colour blue. It was just an old tin of Humbrol, I think it was, but that worked.
How did
Look at that. That is just so well done, mate.
Work?
That panel line work. That is just
the panel lines were. What a pain in the ass those panel lines were.
You get the.
You did a great job, mate.
You'd be okay with that.
And that escape hatch up the top there, I completely buggered that up because I couldn't work out why it was so big for it. I didn't realise it was actually an escape hatch that actually sits proud of the roof, and they slide it back. So I thought, well, these bloody idiots made this thing bigger than it's supposed to be. So I cut it down and put it in there, and then I saw pictures and I thought, oh, that's why it was too big. So then I had to fit it in, and anyway.
Mate, that is a sensational model, mate. Well done.
Oh, thanks, man.
How were the
Absolutely
decals?
Beautifully done.
Sorry, Jim.
How were the decals? Did they or did you use those in the kit, and how did they work?
I buggered up a couple. I buggered up both of the ones. Thanks, Bilge. I buggered up both of the ones on the white band on the fuselage. The one on this side, even though they'd been down for a hell of a long time. But I just must have put my finger on it and just compressed it. Yeah, that bit there. So in the meantime, that lifted, and I took that top. See, Jason possibly could have just not shown that one because I don't like to show things that I fucked up. But that's what Jason does.
Well, you know,
so
I'd rather see that
I
he's a
took the
human
top part of
being.
that Z off. So that's just gone. So obviously there must have been a sandstorm that day and knocked the top part of the Z off.
That's what's happened.
And then and on the other side, the A, I think it was, it just got a little bit of a chip in it. Number 7, just got a little bit of a chip in it, but no biggie. I don't care. Sandstorms get everywhere.
Yes, they
It adds
do.
to the natural. Like, I mean, they could have been drunk when they were painting it on.
Possibly so. Yeah,
Could have
you
been
know
a bit
these
of
Germans a
snaps
lot.
involved.
Yeah. Well, homemade schnapps, obviously. I mean, it's a desert. They haven't got access to anything.
Could have been dropped in. Could have been supplied.
Possibly. It could have been, yeah. Maybe they might have brought it over for a German sort of a USO show or something.
It could have been.
I don't know what you painted. I don't know what you broke that for because I did paint the bloody things.
I didn't write that.
I did.
Somebody did.
I did.
Hey.
I did.
Jim
Oh, you
did.
did.
I thought the fuselage band was a decal. You said
No, it didn't come. No, it didn't come with one. No,
I'm sorry?
and if you look underneath, you'd see where it's not. It didn't come out level because I was having my usual problem with masking tape, and it kept lifting. So I did it. And yes,
I just reckon
seam lines. I know we've got seam lines. I know.
Well, in that case, Jeffro, regarding the fuselage, I didn't write that. I think Jason did.
Wow.
Plausible deniability. Plausible deniability. There you go.
Well, even on an aeroplane with two colours, I can still bugger it up with masking.
Geez, that looks so good, mate. That is so good.
Yeah, my compliments, Jeffro. That's a big model.
Well, mind you, Jim, I would have quite happily used a decal if they'd supplied one, but they bloody didn't.
No, I don't use them even if if they're provided. I just go ahead and paint the fuselage bands, wing tips, stripes, whatever. They just look much better.
Yeah, look, I did everything that you're supposed to do to make your masking tape not lift. I did everything. I did everything to the paint. I cleaned the plastic. I took all the adhesion off the masking tape. I did everything.
Isn't it wonderful, Jeffro?
I'm sorry?
Isn't it wonderful when you do all of that, it still screws you?
You got no idea. In fact, I even resorted to using Post-it notes.
Yeah, those work very well. I use Post-it notes a lot for.
That's what I used on the white wingtips, and they work fine. They don't work very well on curves. But
no.
And you basically got to use them instantly. You got to use them instantly, and you got to make sure they don't lift while you're using them. But But still, there are sometimes I actually really did have to use masking tape. To me, a masking tape with all the adhesion off it. I'd taken so much adhesion off it. It was more like just normal paper than the Post-it notes were, and it still bloody lifted. So I don't know.
Yeah. So I hear you. It's a real pain when you see that, and it sucks. I'm sorry to hear that because like you said, you went through everything you possibly could to prepare, and you still wind up with big paint coming off. Yeah,
I've got some lovely models in there that I'd love to paint with invasion stripes, but I just I'm not going. Yeah, it's a good colour, Joe. I like North African schemes. Yeah, it's a good colour.
Book, Joe. Just a question for Joe. You're reading the first one of that's a trilogy. Have you got the other two books that Atkinson wrote too? Because the next one's about Italy, and then the third one's about Western Europe. So anyway, all right. Well, great work. What else are you doing?
Thanks, Jim. Oh, just a normal week, just golf.
No. I mean, model-wise. I thought you had something else cooking.
I've got that. I've got a PT boat that I'm sort of pottering along with.
Right.
I've got some big bills this week, so I can't do a B&A or order. So I was going to get some of that. I was going to get some aftermarket tracks for my.
Aftermarket tracks. Lots of moolah. Lots of Gitas.
So it's waiting for. It's on blocks at the moment.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's really just the PT boat, and I think that's about all.
Very good, sir.
I'm at that magical time when I can go and open my wardrobe and I can think, what am I going to do now? So I don't know. I don't know whether I'm going to do I could do a truck or I could do another car. I might tempted to do another biplane. I enjoyed that biplane, so I might do another one of those. Could do a really complicated jet.
I'd say
in front of my
one bit of advice. One bit of unsolicited advice is after that AQ-111, do something simple. Take a break. That thing.
I thought that was going to be simple until I got to the cockpit.
Nothing simple on a border kit.
It did. I was surprised how long it took me just the best part of a full day today just to do the finishing touches. just to.
I tell you what, airplanes are like that. You get the decals on, you painted it. It's like, okay, what's next? And it's like, oh yeah, I got about 50 little pieces to put on this thing.
Yeah, well, especially something that's theoretically had a hard life, like being out in the desert. So, lots of little chips and lots of smears, and there are some things I was going to do to it, and I thought, oh, the hell with it. I was going to paint some exhaust stains underneath, and in the end, I just got some dust and just dusted it over it. And I thought that'll do. I get to the stage, I get 98% finished on the model. I think, yep, that'll do. Forget that last.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting the same way nowadays. In my senior years, I get a model about 98% done, like a tank, and I'll put it over to the side. Say I'll do the weathering. Now it's on to the next one because I just want to get the damn thing off my bench. I'm tired of looking.
I know. So I don't know. Yeah, I've got that Italian.
I'm sorry. I wanted to ask you, how's the missus doing? How's the back recovery?
Oh, it's not so much of a back issue at the moment. It's a leg issue. It's basically degenerated down to a waist to knee issue, and the pain with that is constant.
Sciatic nerve problem?
No, it's not sciatica. It's a compressed nerve.
She had trouble. Okay, I know the feeling. Yep.
She had a nerve that was compressed behind a kneecap, which dude was able to massage out. But and she's actually been improving. Like, it was when we went camping, I thought, oh Christ, this is going to be bad because she's got to get up and down ladders. And it wasn't until when we were way out west that she had to start getting up and down a ladder because we set our tent up. And it was a bit, didn't really enjoy it for the first few days, but gradually she was getting better and better. And she's getting better every day. She had a trekking pole that she was using like a walking stick for a while, and she doesn't use that so much anymore. No. Every day it's getting a little better. She's into Tai Chi at the moment.
Good.
So she's doing that, and that's helping things. She's hoping to be able to get back to all the exercises she used to do every morning out in the backyard, but she can't do it.
That'll come with time. You'll have to do that. Yeah. Work that in slowly. But once you get back problems, you own that like luggage. That's with you for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I think it's sort of frustrating her because it's just constant.
I know how the missus is feeling. I was going through the same thing. That term compressed nerve. I heard that a couple of times during my my whatever you want to call it, endurance of the when the lumbar spine, when I had a major blowout in 2017, total herniated disc, and everything was all messed up down there. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm glad to hear that she's getting along.
Any pain issue, I've just got bone on bone in both my knees at the moment, and they're anything to do with your knees really hurts, and so anything that any knee trouble anybody has. So at the very least, I can empathise with anything, with any knee pain. But this is just, but it only hurts me when I'm kneeling down and then I have to stand back up. But hers just sort of hurts all the time. So so there is that. Okay. But otherwise, I might try and do a bit more on that PT bed because I'm kind of enjoying that. But I'm up to the painting stage, which involves masking.
Yeah. You like it, keep going. Yeah, that's what it's all about.
Yeah, I've got enough greens and blacks and things to be able to get onto that. I might start painting. Otherwise that's about it.
Okay. Back to you, sir.
Oh, here we go, not me. We go to you, mate.
Okay. Well, you have my images from this week. What did I do this week? Well, the weather moderated finally. We're not living with 90%, 100% humidity every day. No thunderstorms that are knocking the power out. I got in a nice bike ride this morning, or yesterday morning, I should say. Right around this time, I was starting to get ready for it. I rode 30 miles and had a nice, quiet Saturday. day with the dog, hanging out at home. Beautiful, cool, breezy day. Nice, very nice. And if summer was like this, it'd be a hell of a lot more enjoyable than the shit we had the 2 weeks prior to this. So, yeah. Other than that, let's see. Last Sunday went out for dinner with my sister. We had, it was my birthday dinner. We had excellent food. Ate at an Italian restaurant, so excellent stuff. And got a bunch of birthday greetings, especially a couple from a really nice guy in Australia. If I ever find out who it is, I'll thank him.
Yeah, make sure you do.
Yeah, I did. And by the way, I copied those images and I sent them to some friends on text messages, and I've become an overnight hero.
And say that you should be.
But anyway, yes, this is what you're seeing there is part of a Sherman tank that I'm building. It's part of a group build on the Bearded Veteran Creates YouTube channel. I'm doing that. That is Thursdays at 6 a.m. my time, 12 p.m. UK time, and I believe that is 9 p.m. Eastern Australia time.
Yeah.
So anyway, this is the beginnings of it. And may I say, I don't know if anybody out there built an Asuka or former Tosca kit. The history of their models is that they made almost every version of Sherman made during World War II. This one, if you go to the box cover, Jason, you'll see it's a. I believe I sent an image of the box cover. There is that's the directions. No, that's what I did with the Jeep. I didn't send one with the box, huh?
No,
Okay,
I didn't
well,
send
anyway,
a box cover.
It is a you know what? Hold on a moment. I'll be right back. Just admire the Jeep.
I've taken the Jeep off the screen, mate. We'll go back to there.
Okay, you can put me on big screen.
Hang on. Where are you?
Where am I? I'm in the Midwest United States right now.
Very good, mate. Very good. Ha ha.
Up
There
a bit.
it is. That's it.
Bit more.
More. Up.
There you go.
Lift
Up.
A
up.
bit more, Jim.
Lift
Arms
up.
in the air.
We can still see the top of your head.
We can't see the kit. Bring it up. Lift your arms up. That's it.
Bit more. Hey, hold it there.
Oh,
Across
and
Oh, an Asuka kit.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Really nice. Really nice. That is just what I wanted to do for the Sherman group build, because I wanted a cast hull Sherman, I wanted a North Africa version of Sherman, and I wanted to paint it in British disruptive colors from North Africa. So it's a beautiful model. Anyone who's built one or has not, they go together very well. The engineering on their kits are, at least this one so far, has turned out to be beautiful. I had a rough start with the bogies, with the bogey assemblies. They were a little, you know what it is that a lot of these companies, they make them with the intention of them being workable. And you wedge a lot of stuff together, but you don't glue it. So once you get it in place, it's supposed to move. But I found that when you go to put tracks on a vehicle and those bogies are moving around, it's better just to glue them down, let them set in one position, lay the tank flat on something, let the suspension parts dry, and then put the tracks on afterwards. The only thing I keep moving is the drive sprocket and the idler wheel. That way it'll be a lot easier, because the tracks in this kit are one piece. But yeah, I am really impressed with this model, because I didn't know how it was going to go together. I never built one of their kits ever. This is the only one I have. They're not that easy to find anymore. I'm guessing either they're not in production, the Suke has gone dark. Maybe they're making Japanese stuff like a lot of those Japanese companies are, where they make stuff for the home market. But they apparently made every version of Sherman in 1/35th scale. And they're not that easy to find anymore. I'm sure they're on eBay, but Fuck
I've never heard of them.
eBay. If you want to go to the poorhouse to buy stuff off eBay, it's too fucking expensive. But
Well,
anyhow,
postages.
I'm sorry.
Postages.
I'll tell you what. Here's an example. Dragon. Now, Dragon is now, as we know it, not going to make their own stuff anymore. I believe the molds have all been sold to some company named Zimi, Zimi. I don't know if that's the exact pronunciation. Maybe someone in chat can help me out. But the original boxing of those Dragon kits are now, you're not going to find them unless you go at a hobby shop, whatever they have left over, or somebody on eBay. And I can only imagine on eBay they probably jumped up in price to some ridiculous number, just like Wingnut Wings kits did. And people are charging $100 American for this. Fuck off! I don't want a model that bad.
Oh, I was just about to say something about how kits on eBay, etc. I don't know if anyone's watched Moss's latest video about
Yes.
the most recent top 10 most expensive kits on eBay. And number one was the Wingnut Wings Gotha 4, Mark 4. And it was 990 something pound it sold for.
Fuck
So
that.
that's 2,000 Australian dollars.
Yeah,
I think Nigel's got two of them.
Yeah, that's about $1,200-$1,300 American. Yeah, piss off. I'm not paying that much for a plastic model. Anyway, I've aired my liver about that. Now let's get on with the Jeep. What you're looking at there is the combination of weathering products I use to do. Jason, why don't you go ahead and roll through the images of the Jeep? Reason I put that one in is because I think Tacom designed this thing with the windshield. You know how it's supposed to fold up and down? I think they designed this thing for it to be in the up position. Because if you fold it forward to rest on the hood or the bonnet, the connecting arms that are supposed to fit in those spots on the front of the driver, in front of the windshield, you see where the arms are? They're not. Yeah. Well, what happens is that they're too big in the down position. In other words, there's a huge gap. They don't fit. But when they're in the up position, those arms fit perfectly in the spaces, in the spots they're supposed to go.
That's
I know I
annoying.
didn't explain that very clearly, but anyway, so I'm going to have the windshield up. I didn't want to, but I'm going to have it that way. I just made that mud mixture out of the AK stuff, the Abteilung light mud oil, and weathering powder. So I splattered some on the bottom of the trailer to see how it looked. I liked it, so then I started putting it on the bottom of the Jeep too. So it dried flat. I thought it was going to dry glossy, but I don't care. It's all right. I don't mind. I'm gonna go over that with some lighter color stuff just to highlight it a little bit, give you a show. But yeah, that's the underside of the Jeep, obviously, and I just gave it a light coating overall. I didn't want to goop on too much until I saw how it dried, and I like it. It looks nice.
Yeah.
Jeeps are never clean. They're like tanks. They go through the ground, not over it.
Yeah.
So,
and technically, Jim, it's not a Jeep.
Well, it's a Jeep because it says it on the box. Oh no, it doesn't. Pardon me, it doesn't.
No.
It says it's a utility
Quarter-ton
truck.
general purpose utility truck.
Well, that's what Jeep came from, general purpose.
Yes.
That's how it got the name. It was called what was it called? The Willys GP.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I put in this photo. I broke off the gear shift lever because Tacom's plastic sucks, and on smaller parts they break. All you got to do is look at it, and the damn thing breaks. So I got to come up with something for the gear shift lever. I put a couple of few little bits and pieces on the model. I was working on that Friday on Mikey's live stream. If you go to a few other images, yeah, that's a little bit more of the interior. Don't get me wrong, folks. This is a great model kit. But I'll tell you what, you really got to have surgeons' hands and really good eyes to build this, because they give you almost every conceivable part that they can besides the innards of the engine. I mean, it has got a shitload of parts for a 35th scale model. It really does.
Can I make a suggestion for your gear stick, Jim?
What is it? I was thinking about some wire.
Yeah. You know what a dressmaker's pin is?
Dressmaker's pin is.
Yeah.
They got the plastic ball on the end of it.
Right.
Get one of them.
I'll see if I can find one. I'll have to find a dressmaker first.
Yeah.
Just go to your closet.
Yeah.
Just go to your closet.
Oh, Jason, you've been peeking.
Yes, I have.
And then there's the front. I put the headlights in. The story with the headlights is I lost one of them. The lens, I lost it. And the carpet monster taketh away, the carpet monster giveth back. I found it. I fucking found the thing. You know where it was? It was on my workbench. I thought it pinged off into the void. It was on my freaking workbench all the time.
At least there's one good thing about making Jeeps as opposed to German utility vehicles, Jim. They haven't got those two stupid little bloody things that come out either side of like they do on German ones.
Come out by the side. What are we talking about? You talking about the exhaust?
Those two little things that always come up, that they always break as soon as you look at them.
The width markers.
They're like that's what I was trying to say. The width things.
Yeah, they're a width marker.
Yeah.
Oh, those things. Yes. I
you
know what? I found a whole bunch of those at a model swamp meet in photo etched brass. So they're a little bit stronger, but still, you were talking about, Jeffro, with the glue pinging off the part. The part coming off with the super glue on. You know what you might want to get? I don't know if you have it already, but get some of that flexi super glue. That's got a little give to it, so the part isn't so ready.
Oh, you haven't tried that? I think next time I get some super glue, I'll try that.
Yeah.
Not that I'm doing one of those at the moment, but my memory, I remember making any German
pictures, Jim.
And and so that's my and Joe says the same thing happened to me. Okay, well, you find it 6 days later, not 6 months later. That's what I usually happens. But anyway, that's the Jeep, and I mean, I'm still not done with it. I got other stuff to do. I got to put the steering wheel in. I got to put the machine gun on. As I said, Tacom kits, a lot of parts. Just when you think you're done, you got something else to do.
Are you a dry brusher, Jim?
I'm sorry?
Are you a dry brusher?
Well, I try not to tell my friends about that. I'm kind of a closet dry brusher, yeah.
Well, you're talking to the world now.
I don't let my best friends know I'm a dry brusher. You know? I'm a Freemason and I'm a dry brusher. No, I'm just kidding, Jeffro. Yes, I do dry brush. Yes, it's a technique that has a place in today's modeling. It's been kind of consigned to the what used to be, but it's still a useful technique.
I find these days I use a lot more fine markers and a lot more other sort of things, a lot more dusting sort of products and things like that. But when I'm doing a tank or aircraft, not so much, but tanks, yeah. Yeah.
Dry brushing works better with armor or anything that's got vertical or horizontal straight edges. It's a way of adding depth.
Yeah.
Creating a little bit more, instead of a flat two-dimensional image, you can create a little depth, especially with a smaller model.
I probably rely a lot on washers these days, whereas back in the old days, when I was quite a rampant dry brusher myself, I didn't have access to any sort of wash sort of stuff, so I sort of used to rely on that. But I use wash for a lot of stuff now.
Yeah, well, you can make your own wash if you want. Just get some oil colors and some mild terpenoid, stuff that you can get at an arts and crafts store, and
white spirits.
Yeah, white spirits. Thank you, Paul. I couldn't think of the word. And you can create your own washes based on that. And oils work the best anyway. They're better than enamel paints.
I've got a heap of different kinds. Mostly the ones I use mostly are just the 3 or 4 Tamiya ones, but I've got some other different ones. But look, the one I default mostly to, I use the Tamiya brown, dark brown for this one, and otherwise I just use the black, and I use it for 90% of everything.
Yeah. Well, those panel
So I
line
don't do very
washes
many
are
light
good.
colored
I
models,
like
so-
those. I've got a few of those myself, and they're valuable in a lot of different ways. You can also use them as filters too.
Yeah,
You know,
I've never really. I see a lot of guys that build jets. They, especially carrier jets, they do that thing where they just paint the whole bloody thing with a wash and then wipe it off. I can never bring myself to do that. That's a bit too.
Well, if you use a color that's not too big, that doesn't produce too big of a contrast between the light dull gray, like maybe like a medium gray, you can get one of those flory clay washes. And
well, I try and do pre-shading and post-shading for that more than anything else. I think if I were to sort of go and paint something with a 4-inch house brush with a wash and then try and wipe it off, I think, no, this is not going to end well. So I've never been brave enough to do it.
No, you'd be surprised. It does with the right stuff. I mean, I wouldn't do it with the Tamiya panel line wash. I wouldn't do it with that. I would do it with those flory washes because that's how it's intended to be used. Thing is,
a water-based wash.
Yeah, it's a water-based or clay-based wash. It comes off very easily, but it also has a tendency to get, like, if you go to put a clear varnish over it, you got to be careful how much you apply. At least for me, I've experienced that if you put a generous amount of clear over it, it tends to make it disappear.
Yeah, because you're not supposed to clear over the wash.
Yeah. Well,
really...
you want to protect it though, Paul, because if not, it will come off.
Yeah, hang on a sec.
And what's Joe saying here? Let's cheer up Jason with golf talk. I didn't know. Jason, do you need cheering up? Jason,
no, I'm
shopping for an electric golf trolley at this time. I might have to dip into my model kit hobby fund to assist my golf fund. Okay. Well,
sacrifice.
Priorities,
what about just sacrifice eating? Don't worry about it.
You're telling a man from Texas to not enjoy food? Are you crazy?
Only eat half a cow.
It doesn't wipe off, Jim, so it's pretty tough.
Okay. Well, I've experienced where it comes off pretty easy, Paul. I don't know. I'm not knocking the product. I'm just saying that for me,
if your fingers are damp, it will come off.
Pardon me?
If your fingers are damp, it will come off.
Sorry, Paul, what brand is that water-based wash?
It's a wash by a fella called Phil Flory. I don't even know if he still does them.
Okay.
There you go, Jeffro.
Oh, yeah, I haven't got that brand, but I'm sure I've probably got something similar. Oh, yeah, I know that guy. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I've got
These
a
are
heap
the
of different
newer
washes
ones.
in there.
These are the clay-based.
Yeah. I've got a few of those. I've got a few rust washes in there that are all different ones like that are water-based, but I've only used them a few times. But anyway.
Keep that image on behind you, Jason. That looks beautiful. Don't.
I thought so, mate. I'd keep it on the main desk just to inspire me and think maybe when I lose hair, I won't look too bad. But, no, the week's been pretty up and down. Had supposed to go for surgery for my darling wife, and that got canned. And Shannon's doing good, which is good. Played in the Open yesterday, and for Joe, I won the long drive comp, and we did it before you came on, Joe. I drove the golf ball in the middle of the fairway on a par 5, 292 metres. Converting that to yards is 319.335 yards.
Evening, Shannon.
So it was. I didn't quite get hold of it, but it went long enough to win the long drive part of the Open. I came 6th out of 188 people, which is okay. Could have done better, but settle for 6th.
Top 5.
I'm moving on to adding the deck to. Hang on, I'll just move this out of the way. I'm not sure if the camera will grab it, but we'll see.
Oh, by the way, if your ribs reset,
No, the ribs are still very not happy, but we learn by our mistakes and we go do them again. Yep. So yeah. So I have started on the bow there. Hang on, get in there. These have to be cut out here and here.
Looks better already.
It does, doesn't it? He does, yeah. He is the mafioso of Chicago. I wonder if he's got a Chicago typewriter. But anyway, we won't go down that road because I don't know if you can talk about him. So there's that one. This one's ready to rock and roll. I just got to be glued down. Everything's ready for that to go. A couple of few items on here got to be sanded off, removed.
Yeah, it looks great.
There we go. Everything's perfect on that.
You don't want the smaller one?
So yeah.
Can't shake that stereotype.
I've got other stuff you can just use.
So there we go, and we're there. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. Yeah, it was good. As I said to the boys before, I managed to unwittingly lose the tournament. So on 3 of the par 5s, I was less than 5 meters away from the hole for 2, and I parred every one of them. So the puddle.
Got to work on that short game. Got to work on that short game. That's where Tiger Woods cleaned up.
It was 5 meters. Like that's how piss poor I was putting. But the ribs did have a bit of a.
Yeah,
it was that bending over that made it a bit uncomfortable.
Yeah, I guess that could be a bit of a distraction on your concentration.
Maybe the birthday fairies will buy you one of those things the old guys have where you pull a little thing and you on the end
back
of your
putter. Yeah, it wasn't putting the ball in the hole. It was getting the ball out of the hole. It was putting one in the putting it in there. That wasn't. It was the reverse problem. But
There you go. Joe, you need to send a photo of yourself to Jason to his email, and he'll make you.
I'll do my thing, mate. Yeah, I'll make a Poncho video. But so that's all good and well. But yeah, looking forward to the week. Tuesday night, I'll be. We don't need no stinking badges. Yeah, I'll be showing off the finished aerial that I've done, the completed area. Then putting this deck on. I'm waiting for I need a budget that doesn't allow for the moment, but I've got to get some stuff from B&A that I would like. It's a sort of a surprise thing that I'm adding to this.
What, the invoice?
Yeah. What's that? Oh no. The invoice has been agreed to, and I'm just doing it out of my own.
Go for a bilge.
Yeah.
we're finished and then chop the nose off.
Yeah, I just don't want to. Bad eggs. Who wants bad eggs? It's a bit of a typo there, Jimmy.
A wee bit. I'm just seeing if you're on your toes.
But yeah, so that's pretty much it for the week. Looking forward to the Tuesday night's episode. Get a bit more done. And I won't bring over the pans and what I've done there. That's slowly been put together on a video for. I'm thinking Thursday nights I might pop it up on this on the channel.
Did you ever get your photo etch stuff for the Famo?
Nope, still waiting for it, mate. It's still out of supply. Yep.
What is the thing coming? What are they making it themselves?
No, it's not in supply, Jim.
Aye.
Yep. So I've paid for it. It's just they're waiting for it to get delivered to them so they can send it to me. It's not in stock.
That's from Edward or Aber. Is it Aber or Edward?
Aber.
Oh yeah, I think they're in Poland. You know, you might be better off going to them.
Yeah, so that'll be again. That's on the list. So no, I've got a few things to do before that. So yeah, I'll get through there. But other than that, guys, just pretty just chilling. I might actually be. I'm waiting on a phone call or a knock at the door from the Australian Federal Police or maybe the local police, because there's a absolute fucktard that runs the Veterans Affairs in this country called Matt Keogh, and I emailed Matt Keogh's office and I informed him of my displeasure with what he's doing to the veterans of this country. In no uncertain terms, I rang his office and informed his secretary exactly what I thought of him and his policy and what he's doing to the veterans of this country. So I'm not sure if abusing or explaining yourself in a vigorous way to a federal politician in this country can get you in a lot of trouble. Will happen, but hey, stay tuned.
Were you polite?
Did
you use big words on him?
How about I used expletives and swore in a polite and controlled manner?
So you spoke to him like a Navy personnel?
No, otherwise I'd be in jail right now. If I spoke to him like a Navy personnel, I'd be in jail right now.
Well, like Jackie Lambie did.
No, I went better than Jackie Lambie.
Do you know what?
I made Jackie Lambie look like an amateur.
As a 20-year veteran, I would.
See, James wouldn't swear.
Fuck no.
Fuck off. You're fucking on drugs, you can't. James wouldn't swear.
If our politicians, right, if they took the same medical treatment budget cut like they're doing to the veterans, so they could only get $5,000 a year of medical treatment for whilst they're on duty, do you know what? I'd accept the proposal. But because they're not, I won't.
Yeah.
There's no cure for them and fucktarditis.
He said the other day in front of a room full of veterans, if your problems can't be fixed in the 12 treatment sessions being provided,
yeah, so be it.
Yeah. Why should we pay for more? And it's like, yes.
Well, someone needs to be put up against the wall.
Say that to the clearance diver who lost an arm and a leg from being bitten by a shark. Mate, sorry, your leg didn't fucking grow back after 12 sessions. Yeah. I mean, we're cutting you away. Sorry. Oh,
what
and
about
your arm? No. You know.
He but they said, oh, we understand you're upset and you've probably got to be understanding, and I wasn't understanding, and so
I hope you didn't swear at the lady. I hope when you swore at her, you said, this isn't for you.
Yeah, I did. I was very I understood she doesn't make the policies, or she's not got fucktarditis like that idiot. But I was, and the email is very expressive. I just don't. The fact that the four veterans committed suicide again, while this idiot gets to breathe, who has done nothing for anybody in his life, probably gets assistance to wipe his own ass and gets paid for it.
Yep.
We volunteered. James volunteered. Bill's volunteered. My father, my grandfathers, great-grandfathers. We volunteered. Where was this little fucktard? Nowhere. Fucking eating. Fucking dick. Or having somebody do it for him. What's his trauma? Good God.
For
Just-
those who just joined us,
Yeah, sorry, folks. Don't get me started. There's people like
Sorry.
James. Now,
Well,
James
I
Norby.
was airing my liver out about eBay earlier. Now Jason's letting everyone know how he feels about it. Very important. So fire away, mate.
I mean, I look at James. Now, I know James. I've met James. We spent time together. One of the most loveliest human beings.
and he
great
survived
examples of-
that. He
Yeah,
deserves the
He
PC.
survived. He survived. So he's got more trauma. But I got to spend time with the man. Now, what he does as a father is second to none in my book. He's a very, very good, honest, loyal, wonderful human being. Yet the Australian government treats him and other veterans with contempt. They wouldn't know it. They wouldn't look out the fucking window at him.
No.
You know, like
No.
I mean, loyalty is a huge, huge thing. And like we all volunteered. Like these people, this dickhead hasn't served. You know? Just, Oh, just, yeah. Anyway, back to modelling, folks. Just talk amongst yourselves about modelling because that'd be great.
Yeah, well, I did find pictures of the kit I'm getting. So I got that down there.
Have they got clothes on?
Yes.
Oh, good.
throw them up and let's have a look.
They're there waiting.
Hang on. Let me have a look
We've still got
there.
to see, I think someone sent you some photos, Jason. Was it Joe?
Is
Yeah,
that
Joe.
the engine and the car?
The engine and the car. That's the car I'm getting, the kit.
Nice.
And that's the engine that's going to go in it.
Oh,
That'd be noisy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's battery powered. It's in stealth mode.
A 572 instead of the 5.7 that's in it.
Oh, it's very nice.
And it'll be
Is that,
running on.
and that's a Revell?
Yeah, it's the Revell one.
Yeah, I've got the 79 1/8 scale up here, which
There.
So that was a beautiful Christmas gift.
And Lady Sam says hi.
Hey,
Hey, where's she been?
She's being pretty crook at the moment, and she's not building. I was speaking to her this afternoon. She's not building at the moment because she's got to have a right hand operated on for carpal tunnel.
Oh,
she's
yeah. Yeah, my mom
Off
had
modeling,
that. Yeah.
off building for a good 12 months from now on. So she hasn't been well, but she's hanging in there.
Well, that's good. That's good. Glad to hear that. Best wishes in your recovery, Lady Sam.
yeah, very much.
I'll stay away from Fort Worth with it then, Joe.
yeah.
What's this? Wait a minute. What's he saying here? Paul, those Pontiacs were a favorite of car thieves in Fort Worth. Chased many of them back in the late 80s. Yeah, I bet you did, Joe. Yep. Yep.
But did you
No
catch
shortage
them?
of auto theft.
Are you getting there, James, with that mini, mate?
I'm just letting the glue dry at the moment before anything falls off at the moment. I'm currently typing an email.
You do look like you've got a hairy elbow there and trying not to crunch your model.
Yeah, maybe if I move shit out of the way, it wouldn't be
Probably
such
good
a-
idea. I was looking at it going, don't move back. Just don't.
Yeah,
It's all right. It's only a Supra.
yeah, that's right. I got a company that keeps telling me that I'm entitled to a refund for an event, which I know, which is outstandingly great. However, I can't fucking log into the account to update my payment details so they can give me the refund.
Hang on, we need a better photo than that too, Joe. We need a better photo than that, mate. But I wish I had the Bad Boys theme song. Wish we were allowed to use that. Hang on, let me. No.
Oh, he's the only bad boy we've got. Huh.
It's a Michael Spitfire.
Oh,
Oh,
that's Joe back in his service days. Yeah, yeah. Can you enlarge it?
I'm going to do that, sir, as best
Yeah,
I can.
you get to see a young Joe Leal. There he is, bottom left.
Well, Joe looks serious there.
He looks like he's eaten more than one cow in his life.
Well, that's when he was a younger man. That's
Oh, look at that!
got to go back a couple of decades, right, Joe? When was it? Like 1980s, sometime 1990s.
Does that say sponsored by Dunkin' Donuts? Yeah, sponsored by Dunkin' Donuts. Look at that. You could have been on a television show, Joe.
What? Cops Fort Worth?
Yeah, that'd be good. Hey, I wonder if there is a Fort Worth Cops.
Well, there is a Fort Worth Police Department, I'm sure. So there are Fort Worth cops. Were you talking about a show?
Unless he's fancy dress in that photo, I don't believe so. But
well, I've got a helicopter.
That looks like standard uniform to me. I'll tell you what, I like the guy up top with the hat on and the mustache. You can't. I mean, that is a beautiful mustache.
I mean, it just looks like a 70s porn star festival. It does. I mean, Joe's just missing out. I don't know. Yeah. You were 350 pounds and you bench pressed 195. Oh no, sorry, dyslexia.
195 weights. Now I weigh 350 and can't lift 90.
Yeah, I have trouble going to the toilet as well. But anyway, mate, I need a recent photo of you, not hero days where you were bloody just an awesome human being. And what I like about the Texas Police Department is when, like, you know, there's no messing around. It's like you point a gun at me, I point a bullet at you. There we go. Cop that.
Yeah.
There's no discussions. There's no, are you going to shoot me? It's over. You know, like the end of discussion. I love that. I love that.
The Victorian Police, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Shoot first, ask questions later.
Yes. Mate,
Now
thank you for that photo.
Now it's pull out the taser and shoot the demented grandmother in her walker.
The Victorian Police says, bang, stop or I'll shoot.
Yeah.
Now, when a friend of mine joined the New South Wales Police Force, he was taught to fire 2 shots if he drew his gun.
He was what? To do what?
To fire 2 shots always. If he was shooting at someone. Yeah. First shot, center mass. Second shot in the air is a warning shot.
That's right. Oh, yeah, you've got I love how the new American police have so much respect for their canines. And when I love on the Instagram and Facebook, whatever, and they retire one and he's driving along and then they say he's officially retired, I start tearing up on them puppies. I think, how good are you?
There you go. There you go. There's the old school training.
Well, they're more of a 2 in the head.
That's called self-preservation.
Yeah.
They don't get back up.
Yeah. And all these bleeding hearts. Oh, the poor criminal. They shot him. They don't understand. He doesn't anyway. He doesn't have to worry about it anymore. Solved his crime problem.
And it was cheaper.
Yeah. He'll never steal anything again. It saved him going to jail.
So I meant to ask the subject for this, or the name of the show for this week. Was it Planes, Trains, and Automobiles? Is that what it was?
Planes, trains, and or automobiles. So
Has anybody
what
ever
is-
actually built a train?
Yes, I have.
Can we see it?
No.
No.
It's not finished.
Long gone.
It's not finished yet.
Hang on, I'll go full screen. Just Jeff Pro. Jeff Pro, there you go, buddy.
They're,
Look at that. I've got Joe on my desk now.
train model kits are another one that are bloody expensive.
Very.
Oh, there's a lot in them.
The
Well, it all
question
depends on
was-
what scale you're buying, right? I mean, are you buying one that's Are you buying a motorized locomotive, or are you just buying a static?
No, just a
display
plastic kit. Ravel
Just
did
a
a whole
plastic-
series on them. They were great.
model? Are you
There's a
talking
big
about those
boy.
35th scale World War II locomotives?
No, I wanted to do one, but anyway.
Trump
that was
makes a
a-
few. They're really
It's a
nice.
Leary one, that
I've
German
always
one?
wanted to do one.
Yeah.
The question: planes, trains, and/or automobiles. So in chat, you get to choose one of those three genres. So, but while you guys are discussing, we're going to start with Jim while he's yawning because he's had a late night and on the
No,
Jim.
not a late night.
plane.
Well, actually,
Planes?
yes, a late night. I was up till about 9:30 or so last night.
Planes, trains,
you
or an
stop out.
automobile, sir?
Planes, trains, or automobiles? In what respect? Like
What-
preference of building?
Preference. If I give you those three kits, which one are you building first? What are you going to build? And
I'll
you
go
can't
with the
change your
train.
mind.
I'll go with the train. Like I
Righto.
said, I've always wanted to build one of those World War II locomotives and a flatbed car with a tank on it. Like what you're working on, Dom. That tiger diorama you have going.
James, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. You know what, at the moment, I've got I've gone off aircraft at the moment. So it'd probably be automobiles.
Okay. Paul.
Depends what kits they are.
No, you don't get to choose. You
Well, I
don't
was
get to
going to say the
choose.
same thing.
I give you a plane kit, I give you an automobile kit, and I give you a train kit.
I'd start with the train first.
Okay, because on the box you don't see it. There's brown paper over the box. It just says
Oh, it's one
plane,
of those
train,
packets.
or automobile. It's a mystery box.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Aren't they all mystery boxes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeffro, you've got three brown boxes in front of you. It's one says plane, train, and the other one says automobile. What are you choosing?
I'd have to go the same as Jim. I've never built a train. I've never even considered building a train. In fact, I can't remember the last time I saw a train model. So if they were all around about the same size and the same, I don't know, build, yeah, I'd say probably the train just for the novelty of the thing.
Okay. Now we're going to go to our man in the Netherlands.
Yeah.
Dom, I'm giving you three boxes. They're brown paper on each of them, but one says a plane, one says a train, one says an automobile. What kit are you choosing first?
In Dutch.
Train.
Train. You're going choo-choo.
Yeah.
All going
Okay.
loco.
I've given myself a plane, I've given myself a train and an automobile. They're in brown paper, covered in brown paper. I'm picking a plane because I know there's a fucking Spitfire in it.
I was gonna say no Spitfires. No Spitfires.
No, I'm always going to. I'll pick up a plane any day of the week. I just think, I was only watching it the other day. 7 seconds of flight, the first 7 seconds of flight, and they recreated the glider that was done, and how it was done. It was done by this Frenchman. Did it? He reenacted it. No, always Spitfires. But I just thought, at what point did man go, you know what? Let's get off the ground here. And
Pretty
then
good stuck
from
in
that,
traffic.
yeah, well, this is before traffic.
Oh, I suppose they had traffic jam with horse and carts.
But still, like, it was before. So Thanks, mate. How amazing the human brain is, number one. But if you look at the progression of flight and how quick everything has been like developed, and before computers and what man had to put into that. And then I watched this latest thing on this new.
You can thank 2 world wars for that.
Yeah, but
That helped.
it did. Yeah, it had a bit of
No,
an insight.
that
It
police
did speed
action
up technology. Yeah,
in
definitely.
Southeast Asia.
But then looking at this new jet that's going to be brought out, Zero, whatever it's called. It's basically a mono-wing jetliner. There is no fuselage.
Oh, the
Oh, the
flying
blend-
wing.
Orders
A blended
0.5.
wing.
And yeah, there's no fuselage, and it can go up to 40,000 feet, and it uses half the fuel, and and gets you there.
Was that a solar thing?
No, it's not solar. This is a jet aircraft.
Oh.
But because it can get up to 40,000 K in the air and uses half the fuel, is faster. When you load on, like instead of saying 20 minutes to get up an air, like a 747 or 37, whatever, an Airbus, this thing only can be, everybody can disembark in 5 minutes. Like the way it's all set up.
They all have an injection seat.
Yeah, that's it. But the design, airports are
Wait a minute, Jason. So let me interject here with a question. Is it like a flying wing kind of?
Yeah, it's a flying wing. It's just
It's a blended wing,
real.
Jim.
I'm sorry, Paul.
It's what they call a blended wing.
A blended wing. That sounds
Yeah,
like
NASA's-
some kind of whiskey.
NASA started developing them back in the 60s before the shuttle. You don't remember the crash that featured in the $6 Million Man TV series?
Vaguely, I'd have to go back and
Yeah.
look, but you're
was
talking
a
about the
special
aircraft
something,
you crashed in?
That was what they call a lifting body that the accident was. It was an actual accident.
Right.
The actual pilot survived it.
Well, so did Steve Austin, a man
Yeah, but he
barely
had-
alive.
Yeah, no, but the actual pilot actually survived it fairly well. The blended wing is, the idea is the lift is generated by the fuselage and the wing at the same time. So
Okay.
it requires less effort to get up into the air and stay there.
Is it
Which is
still
why they're
subsonic?
cheaper to run. I can't remember offhand. I'd say it would be subsonic, but high,
Okay.
because otherwise nobody would fly in it.
It's Jet Zero. It's
Yeah,
called. I'm
that's
looking for the
that's-
image.
Zero.
Yeah.
Hang on.
What's Dutch saying there? Hey, Dutch Dave, glad you're here. He says you can make
Let
these
me-
jets as fancy futuristic as you like, but how will your airfield be protected against a $50,000 drone attack? True. Good point.
Hang on.
Very good point.
Hang on.
Ah, here we are. Okay.
You could get
Hang on.
Ah, all right. Jet Zero, blended wing demonstrator plane cleared to fly. Okay. Now, who's developing this?
well.
The Australians?
No, it's in the
Oh,
States.
no. Come on, Jim.
Well, I'm just asking. I mean, you know.
I'm just saying if I can get a bigger picture of it.
If it was developed here, Jim, it'd have an open space in the back for a couple of kegs.
It probably also
And there'd
have
be
a
a
couple
ute
of
version available.
It would
Yeah,
have some kind of plant or animal life that could kill you on there too.
No, as James said, there'd be a ute version available or a wagon.
Wow, that is, yeah, that's quite different from your average airliner. That's for sure.
But this is the one.
Wow. Okay.
So yeah, it was part of the whole thing that I got. I was like, that's just incredible. Like how we develop as like, the human brain is, but now we've got this AI and all this other stuff. So that's what got me onto planes, trains, and or automobiles. What is your preferred, kit? And like trains, and I was just astounded. I was watching it. And I just
What
blew
about
my
a
mind
train?
how-
What about a train, a ship, and an automobile?
I
What would
didn't
your
add
choice
ship.
be
Did
then?
I add ship? No.
No, but obviously, if you took an airplane and it'd go onto it'd be a Spitfire. So hypothetically speaking, let's have something that doesn't involve Spitfires.
Spitfire ship.
Well, you could have the Triumph Spitfire.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice
Yeah.
car. Nice car. Yep. Very, very neat little sports car. Love it.
And it comes in green.
It does. It does come in green.
Was it named after the aircraft?
That used to
Probably
backfire a lot.
No, they were much earlier, weren't they?
Oh, I don't know.
Triumph Spitfire was
Just curious.
50s.
I'm asking that because the Mustang, the Ford Mustang, was named after the aircraft because one of the design engineers worked for North American during the war and was part of the Mustang aircraft design team, from what I understand.
I should have guessed that.
As if it would have been anyone else.
So that's very interesting, Jason. No, I did not know about that. I have not heard anything about it. Of course, I don't keep up on a lot of world events. I live in my own world of YouTube where I watch, stuff from the 1960s and 70s.
What's
And,
that crane cut off crane?
you know,
Well, I like to watch shows like that. Like, I'll
Yeah.
see it.
Yeah.
Hey, look who's in the house.
Finally.
Look who's here. Hey, John.
G'day, Chuck.
But, stuff like that, I just marvel at the human body, the human brain. It's just,
Well, remember, the human brain created AI. It wasn't the other way around.
that's
Are you
right.
sure?
Yes, I am. Yeah, just like the computer itself came from our computer, the one that we call the human brain.
Yep.
Queensland Rail.
Well, my computer always has protection on, so it didn't do anything.
Fair enough. Just go to town to Toowoomba.
You've been watching
Yeah.
futuristic stuff, Jason. I've been watching. Do you remember Malcolm Douglas?
Yes.
I've been binging on Malcolm Douglas for the last couple of weeks. He made that many films, just so many over the years, and they're all awesome. Every one you look at.
They are. Lots of them are, there's many on YouTube that have actually that are in Dutch subtitles.
Oh, yeah, and German too. Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Jim,
How do you say crikey in German?
Mein Gott. Good Himmel. Malcolm Douglas is like an Australian bushman who was based in the northwest of Western Australia, and he made a lot of videos. He made a very, very famous film called Across the Top back in the 60s, I think. And so he made a lot of films into the 80s, basically just going out into the bush and teaching survival techniques and going up into the Kimberleys and the wild part of Australia, catching barramundi and crocodiles and buffalo and all sorts of things. And
what was this guy? Superman?
So Jim, in
he's
2006,
just like an old bushy.
in 2006, there was in 1 week, Steve Irwin died, Malcolm Douglas died, and Peter Brock died.
Yeah, it wasn't a good week. Yeah.
And who was Peter Brock?
Whoa.
Hang on.
A V8 race car.
Oh, no.
driver.
I'm
we
an
go.
American. I'm an American. I don't live there.
Okay, Jimmy, Dale Earnhardt?
Yes.
Remember? Peter Brock was Australia's Dale Earnhardt.
Ah,
I was-
okay. Okay,
The
well, thank
greatest
you.
of all.
I was simply asking a question. I'm not trying to insult anybody.
Here we go. Hang on.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Chunk. I just got to know. Yeah, Peter Brock. There he is. Okay.
I thought you were taking the piss, Jim, because I thought we'd talked about him a few times over the thing. I thought you remember.
You might have, but
Wait.
you're dealing with an aging mind. So
Well, I'm not a racing fan, so I would have just sat back and listened. But
Yeah, but Jeffro, remember, we probably have spoken about Peter Brock many a times, or
I'm sure we have.
Jason's spoken about, or Peter Brock many a times. But then,
I know Bilge is a fan.
yeah, many people probably started tuning out when it got repetitive.
And Paul's not a fan. Paul's an obsessed.
Jason's mentioned Spitfires more than once, and people still keep looking.
Eh,
Oh, Matty's in.
yeah, Matt's here.
Hey,
Hello,
Matt.
Matt.
And that,
Oh, you should see what he bought from B&A today.
but Malcolm Douglas, Jim, he's just an old, wiry looking sort of guy in a hat, and he always had a cattle dog with him, and he had a beard, and he just used to go, and he had a lot of friends who were Aboriginals who'd teach him how to
Live.
catch kangaroos and throw them on a campfire and eat a make bread in a campfire and just all this stuff that
he was an accountant.
really, I never knew that.
Yeah.
Good God.
Never could have-
He was a businessman, and he left Sydney.
Imagine that. We saw that film back in, oh God, I was in about 5th class, I think, 4th, might have been 4th class.
But yeah, I'm sure he was an accountant, something along those lines.
Wow.
But yeah,
Okay.
that's what he was. That's what he did before he became a bushman, where he
Yeah.
literally just packed up and went bush.
Just next time you're on YouTube, Jim, just look up Malcolm Douglas, and there's
Okay.
there's 1,000 videos,
All right,
and they're all,
I will.
all good.
I'd
I
really
will.
like to know why we've had 17, 18 people, and we're here at 2 hours, Mark. Like all these people have hung out with us for this long, and it's 18 people. What's going on? I mean, seriously.
Well, you
Could
don't
just
want
do
to
us a
question
favour,
the
guys?
decision making of your audience, do you?
Very poor, very poor. If you could please hit the like, that'd be great. We'd appreciate it. I don't know what Dom's doing there. He looks like he's playing with people. What are you doing, Dom?
Thanks, Dave.
I'm building my figures.
I figured.
Oh, the Master Box kit. Yeah, Master Box, good stuff. Those guys make a lot of good figure sets.
Go figure.
Yeah. Only in
Hi-oh.
whole scene lines that you need to remove.
Yep. Oh yeah, lots of prep work on figures. Lots of prep work.
Absolutely, Joe, and we understand that. Yeah, Dutch. Well done, Dave. Yeah.
Bush Tucker Man's great too, Dave. Yeah. I've actually been alternating.
Don't forget
Again,
the
if
Leyland
you've
brothers.
just joined the stream after nearly 2 hours, we
I've got a
really
Facebook with the
appreciate
Leyland
it.
brothers.
We do understand you've made poor life choices as well. So there's no judgment here. Again, if you're offended, this is not the channel for you to be. We are not rivet counters. We are just all modelers, normal human beings. Well, I say
Some
normal,
of us
but
are.
some of us are.
Well, in you say normal in its
In the
most
sense of the
broadest
word,
Yes.
Broad sense.
without
Yes.
in the lack of common sense of the word, but we
What's
just
that?
us. Nobody puts on a show for you. It's just who we are, and
Hey,
which chap was.
I've counted rivets twice when I built my 2 garden sheds. I had to make sure I had enough pop rivets. Does that count?
No.
But
You
I'm
wait a
not-
minute. You build 2 sheds, James? Two garden sheds?
Yeah.
And both of them were too small.
Do you still have them
George
both?
being a stoker, he knows
You're
where the
right
gold
there,
ribbon is.
Jeffro. They are too small. I need more.
You can never build a big enough garden shed.
No.
You still have both of them, James?
Yeah.
Okay, we can call you Two Sheds.
James Two
Trying to
Sheds.
bolt it into the
Yeah,
concrete
just like
slab.
Arthur Two Sheds Jackson. Yes.
James.
Paul, sorry,
Yes.
Jason.
Yeah,
Back in, you mentioned the Leyland brothers. Back in 1986, you know when they were building their Big Ayers Rock thing on the highway?
Yeah.
Yeah. So my the nursery I worked at when I was doing horticulture, we used to sell a lot of palms. It was a very, very good nursery, and we used to sell a lot of crocus palms, which were popular in them days. So I was here by myself one day, and so phone rings, and he says, "Yeah, hi, yeah, this is Mel Leyland. I was wondering if you could give me a price on some crocus palms." And I said, "Yeah, come on, mate. Yeah, who is it really?" And he said it's Mel Leyland. I said, "Oh, come on, yeah, right, Mel. Yeah, okay, Mel. Where's Mike then?" He said, "No, it's really Mel Leyland." I said, "Yeah," and finally, he eventually talked me into, "Yeah, okay, yeah, all right." So
If he had been quicker, you said, "Where's Mike?" He should have said, "Out back."
he said, so he wanted a quote on about 100 crocus palms or something for his Ayers Rock thing. So I said, "Oh, yeah, all right." So nothing ever came to it. I don't think he liked the price my boss gave him or something, but yeah, that was interesting.
I don't even know if they ever finished it.
Well, it burnt down, didn't it?
I don't
Oh,
even know if they ever finished it.
Got stolen. Just about everything happened to it. Went
So
broke.
James, you just said you counted rivets.
Yeah.
And Bill's being the stoker he is, I bet you he knows where the golden rivet is.
Yeah.
It was always below decks.
The one and only.
Yep. Yeah.
Hello, it's raining.
It's raining.
Raining. Just started again. Fantastic. We had a lovely day today. Now it's bloody raining again.
Well, it's Sunday
I'm gonna head
night,
off,
so
guys.
it's not like it's ruining your daytime hours, Jeff.
Well, hang on, James. Can you hang for 2 minutes? Can you hang for 2 minutes?
Yeah.
Because we're going to be in 2 minutes and 4 seconds. We're going to be hitting the 2-hour mark, and we'll wrap it up so everybody can go about their evening. Since you're only hanging for an hour.
Or morning.
Yeah, since
or morning. Sorry, Jimmy. Sorry, buddy.
Hey. Just letting everyone know I'm answering the call of duty when the body is calling for the deepest sleep of the 24-hour day.
I'd like to say, Jim, that we could offer you a medal, but no,
that's okay.
sorry.
I prefer just to carry on without the acknowledgement.
It sneaks up on you more when you get older, Jim.
So you didn't want acknowledgement, but you just mentioned that you were weighted up.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see that.
Right.
That makes sense.
Whoa,
Yeah,
Joe,
I
are
don't
you
make a
guys
big deal
are
about
heading
it,
toward
but-
the hundreds this week? Holy moly! I didn't know that, Joe. I'm sorry. I don't mean to rub it in, but we're not anywhere near going to be. We are not going to be anywhere near that this week. Holy shit! Something must be coming from the Gulf. Really nasty. Oh, it is
Oil.
rounding into hurricane season. That's right.
Oil comes from the Gulf.
We're in late August. Yeah, we're starting to get into hurricane season for the southeast United States.
Okay, here comes the story of the hurricane.
No. I don't. I've never lived through one. I don't know what it's like.
The man the authorities tried to blame, came to blame.
Oh, God.
But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be bailing. We are going to get out of here. We are off like bucket of prawns in the hot sun. Guys, take care. See you Tuesday night, 7 o'clock for the continuation of this North Carolina. May you all be safe and well to you and your families. And, well, as I always say, it's all good and catch you later. And whatever the boys are going to finish up with.
Not everybody.
Good night.
See you later.
Auf Wiedersehen and cheers. Adieu, adieu to you and you and you. Goodbye.